So it's going to be audience participation time. Who's nervous? I'm going to be picking on some people, but if I pick on you, it means you get a prize. So is that okay? Yeah, is that a good deal? All right, awesome. So what we need to do is start taking some action. So we've learned about the marketing plan, we've learned about the business. Now we have to put it into play. Who's really ready to go out there and start building their businesses now? About 8 people. Fantastic. The rest of you are just here for sweets, aren't you? You've seen what I'm giving away. Okay, so we need to, as I say, take that action. So you build your business in 2 ways. So as you can see on the screen, that you are a business owner and you can earn your income through sharing the potential of the opportunity, but also sharing the benefit of the products. So what we need to do is we need to find a way of finding people, because who's built a hugely successful business on their mum buying their products from them? What you're hugely successful? Wow, your mum, we all need your mum as a customer. Whose mates have all said, yeah, we're going to buy from you every single month? No. We need to treat it like a proper business. So I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. And you have the most amazing opportunity to offer people, but unless they know, how are you ever going to build it? And don't do what I did, arrogantly assume everybody knows what you do. Still to this day, I've lost all this weight. I blog about it everywhere. I have people on my friends list on social media go, does anyone do shakes? Does anyone know of any good supplements to take? And I'm like, what? So don't assume everyone knows. You've got to talk to them regardless of whether you think that they're looking at you or not. So a really great way to do that is using this great exercise. This is designed to really help expand your brain. Because if I said to you now, each of you, write down a list of 100 people that you know, some of you would be like, yeah, I've got this. But most of you who would go, I've got 10 and that's it, I can't think of anyone else. Yeah, I was the same. I was told, write your 100 names list. I was like, I don't know anyone, I'm a childminder. I've got Erin, who's 2.5, and her mom, and that's about it. So I really needed to use this tool to just reach back to when I went to school, who I knew in previous jobs, friends, family, people like that. So this exercise really, really helped me. So I'm going to pick on somebody from the audience. Who shall I pick on? Who looks scared? Who looks the most nervous? I think I'm going to pick on you, Donna, because you're giving me the biggest smile ever. So can we please welcome Donna to the stage? Now you're all clapping. You don't know what I'm going to make her do yet. But what I want to do is I want to have Donna's help in expanding all of your lists. So can you all get a plain piece of paper now, if you have it? Otherwise you can write it into your book. That's absolutely fine. And Donna, what we're going to do is we're going to work through, what's this called? Remind me what that's called. And no, the actual method. Acronym. So the first letter creates a word.
Frogs.
Yeah. What is this? Frogs. I love that. That's brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to do this with Donna, but I want you guys to all follow along with your, don't use Donna's friends, use your own, okay? So I'm going to try and hold the microphone and write and talk to you. So I want a prize for doing all this because this is really hard. So Donna, have you got a friend that you haven't yet spoken to? You can tell I didn't prep her for this.
I'm thinking now because I've been speaking to everyone lately.
Okay, so give me the name of one of your friends.
Say Danielle.
Danielle. I'm just going to put, I don't know how to spell her name properly. Everyone, write down a name of a friend that you haven't yet spoken to. Now, bear it in mind, I've been in this business for 14 years. I haven't run out of people to speak to on my Who Do You Know list because I'm always adding to it. And you're going to hear throughout the day how to do that. Have you all got a name? Anyone not got a name? Okay, everyone's got a name. Brilliant. Okay, Danielle, do you know any... no, you're Donna. Do you know any of Danielle's relations?
Yes, Mum.
Her mum. What's her mum's name?
I don't know her name. She lives 3 doors down from me.
I'm going to put Dan's mum. 3 doors down. Because it doesn't matter if you haven't got their contact details or anything like that, just get them on your list because they have a weird way of suddenly coming into your world. Has anyone had that experience? They've put someone on their list and they're like, I don't know their contact number, I don't know anything. And then suddenly, a week or so later, they'll show up in the corner shop that you're in or something random. They'll pop up on your social media. So just putting it out there to the universe. Okay, so has everyone got a relative that they've written down? If you've got more than one, there's a little clue here in prizes. Write down more than one relative of that person that you know. Quickly, I can see some more pens going. Okay, right. Donna, what does Danielle do?
Stay-at-home mum.
Stay-at-home mum. Do you know another stay-at-home mum?
Yes.
Who's that?
Joe.
Joe. Okay. What does your original friend do? And do you know anyone else who does a similar job? Is this making sense? Yeah? Anyone lost? Okay. I'm sure that your befuzzled faces are concentration faces. Okay, has everyone got somebody who works with or in that same line of business as that original friend? You could also go back and go, what does Danielle's mum do? Do you know what she does? Okay, do you know anyone else that you don't know what they do? But it's, you can use that to jog your memory. So if you've got a couple of relatives there, look at what they do. Do you know anyone else? Because it starts just getting your brain active. Okay, where does Danielle live?
Measham.
Measham, do you know anyone else in Measham?
Yes.
Who do you know?
Amber.
Amber. Okay, where does your original friend live? Do you know anyone who lives in that area? If it's your hometown, you're going to be sat here for quite a while, aren't you, making a list? So then you can start to see that growing. So again, if you know more people who live in that area, get them on your list now. And you then work your way through. So do you know any other people called Danielle?
Yeah, I know about 10 people.
I'm going to put 10 Danielles. But you would write those 10 individually. So have you all got your first friend? Do you know anyone who's got a similar name? It could be middle name, it could be surname, it could be initials. It's just using it to trigger something in your memory to go, oh my God, yeah, I know that person. Anyone having any little light bulb moments yet of people that they forgot? Yeah? You're all quiet. Is that because you're all trying to win? I love it. And you can then go through. Okay, so Danielle's mum, did we know her name? We didn't, did we?
No.
Okay, Joe. So you've got Joe. Do you know anyone else called Joe?
Yes.
Okay, how many Joes do you know?
About 8.
8 Joes. Okay. Again, any of the names that you've written on that list, do you know anyone else with that same name? Amber, do you know any more Ambers?
Yeah, about 3.
Or any other colours? Or stones, or anything. It could be someone called Crystal. So, how many more people?
3.
About 3 more. Do you like how I taper down? I would be no teacher, would I? Okay, so who's got a list developing now? Okay, who has got 10 or more names on that list? Okay, you've got 10 or more. Okay, so is it between, there's 3 hands, 4? Okay, who's got more than 13? Anyone got, you have 13. Anyone got more than 14? 15? What's your high number? You look like you're like, I want to say massive amounts. 18? 19? You're just adding numbers on now. 19, how many have you got? 20 names. Anyone top 20 names just in that little exercise alone? You've won a prize. Well done. Okay, so, and you get a prize for being my little guinea pig. So you get your little book of goodies there, and this is for the lovely lady down there. So do you see how by just doing that one exercise, you can start to really expand your list? I've got another one as well, another acronym. I'm going to ask Marie to come up, and no, the lady next. Is there 2 Maries? Blue Marie. Come on, Blue Marie. There was a fight for prizes then, wasn't there? So we've got another one which we're going to play, and I love the fact that you have no clue because you've never done this before. It's such a fun game. Literally, take a notepad to bed with you because you'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and remember a name. If you don't write it down, you'll never remember it when you wake up. So always have a notepad with you. Okay, so Marie, do you know anyone in sales? So sales could be, shout out some salesy type jobs, and all of you have got to do this now. You know there might be a prize, so get writing. So you've got teachers, college tutors, retail. Yeah, so yeah, retail sale. Oh no, why did I say college tutor? I'm talking about teachers. Sales, telephone sales, supermarkets. What else is salesy? Car sales, hairdresser. That's selling haircuts, isn't it? What else? Estate agents. Houses. It's very similar.
I was thinking new houses. That's what's in my list.
I love that. I love it. You got travel agents as well. That's sales too. Petrol stations. I thought you said mattress stations. Anyone bought a bed recently? Okay, who's writing down names for anyone they know in sales? So how many names do you reckon you've got for sales?
Probably around 50, because I know quite a few like business owners, business owners as well.
Brilliant.
Small business owners.
So small business owners, do you know anyone who does that? My gosh, get along to the small business owner meetings. That'd be great, wouldn't it? There you go, you've got 50 people you can network with. Okay, so the next one is teachers. Who knows a teacher? So that can be primary school, it could be preschool, it could be college students, it could be, I've just met a Spanish teacher because I'm learning Spanish and it's so blooming hard. What else? What other teachers are there? Swimming teacher, clarinet, piano. Drum teacher. There we go. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Sports coach, brilliant. There's a whole world there that can open up. Golf teacher, fantastic. Have you just sponsored a golf teacher as well, Claire? Are you just going through who you've recently recruited? I love it. Who? Dog trainer. See? Oh yeah, so there we go. That's triggered something in Marie's head there. Dance class teachers, yoga. There's all sorts. Who's got a nice big list brewing now? How many teachers do you reckon you've got?
I know quite a few coaches as well. So like
Coaches.
personal trainers, coaches. So I would say probably, along with all those other suggestions as well, maybe about 30.
30 PTs, coaches. So already you've got 70 people on your list. You're going to be busy.
Yeah.
How exciting is this? Okay, so we like people who are enthusiastic. We don't want any moaning Mildreds, do we? So who do you know that's always, lights that room up when they walk in? Who looks great? Who's always really like cheering you on? Who's that great party person, just enthusiastic about life, always positive? Who do you know? Or who do you know on the flip side who is so bloody miserable that you can help them become enthusiastic by this opportunity? So start thinking of people who's just got that personality that you would love to work with. It could be someone who served you in your local Tesco's and they're always really lovely. You don't have to actually know them. So start really thinking. I can see you all conferring. I love it. House of Colour stylist, yes. Never would have thought that. Have you got somebody on your who do you know list who does that?
I've got somebody in my team.
Oh, there we go. It's funny how you two are very similar. Basically, let's just go through who you've recruited. Okay, how many enthusiastic people do you reckon you know, Marie?
I would say around 30 again,
Around
because
30?
most of these people are really passionate and enthusiastic about what they do. So
Yeah.
probably possibly more than that, but definitely around 30.
So yeah, Marie knows about 30 enthusiastic, passionate people. Okay, attitude. Who has got a bit of a focused business attitude or a money attitude? Who always wants the latest car, a bit flashy? Or who do you know that's desperate for, money? So has got that winning attitude, prepared to do anything.
I'm the one.
Say again?
I'm the one.
Say that again.
I'm the one.
You're the one.
Yeah.
Right, you need to find people like you. So profile yourself and then get out there and find lots of yous. Definitely. That's what I did. I just found other mums and I built my business on mums. And now my kid, I'm still a mum, but they're like, they don't need me anymore. Now I build a business on 40 pluses. It's brilliant. I love it. Okay, so who do you know who's got a great attitude? And if they have got a bad attitude, you might turn it around. A little bit like the unenthusiastic people. So how many attitude brilliant people do you reckon you know?
That's a bit
It's hard, isn't it? But it really makes you sit and think, doesn't it? So I'll let you think on that.
Yeah, I think I'll have to think on that.
Your brother? Terrible attitude.
Bad attitude. That'll never work. I said, you don't know what it is, you haven't looked at it. You'll lose all your money. Well, I'm
haven't put any money to lose.
It's a money back guarantee. And anyway, I introduced him to Ashley 7 months later and he joined.
Fantastic. So those bad attitude people, we can turn them around. Make it your mission. What about money? Who loves money, wants money, needs money, loves to show off about money, needs money for everyone? Exactly. So don't leave any stone unturned. Make sure you're talking to everyone. How many people do you reckon could do with some extra money?
I don't.
How many people have you met in your life, basically?
Yeah, loads of people. I would say 50 plus at least.
50 plus.
Yeah, at least.
And probably about 50 plus with the
Yeah,
attitude as well. Who's got a nice big list? Have you got a bigger list than before? The frogs one? Okay, start counting up. Where shall I start from? Has anyone got more than 10 names? I've got to beat Marie here to get a prize.
Enthusiastic, I have around 100 because I built before in the writing industry, so there are a lot of writers, very
Writers. Fantastic.
and they could have some extra money.
Yes. So you've got 100 people on your list.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone? 100 just writers. Fantastic. Anyone beat 100 writers? Oh no, you don't have to have 100 writers, sorry. Anyone beat 100?
I've probably got about 300 to 400 people I know in sales because I used to be in sales.
Okay. I won't make you write that out to prove it now. I will believe you. So which number can we land on? 300? Anyone top 300? Have we got a winner? I'm sorry, you're going to have to expand outside of writers. You're limiting your beliefs. Okay, we have a winner so that will be the product. This is for you for being my fabulous helper. And
pleasure.
that's your list. I expect you to recruit at least 10 this month from that. So what I'm going to do is, who was it who had like the second highest? So you had the second highest, didn't you? Sorry, I'm going off piece now. I know it's not the same, but you can have some Haribos. Who overhit you had quite a few, didn't you? There you go. Good catch. Look at that. So what you need to do is you need to sit and do this with another friend, because this was just off of one person, wasn't it? The frogs was anyway. So you can do frogs all day long. Keep on expanding, new name, start to expand that. So you can easily create that 100 names list, can't you? So when I say that I have never ever run out of people to talk to, it is because I am constantly adding people to my Who Do You Know list. Now the ladies on my table, I showed them all a message that I've just received literally 10 minutes ago. Somebody was phoning me about 3 times in a row and I just messaged, I'm in a conference, can you just text? Didn't know who on earth it was. She texted me and said, oh yeah, I met you in Cheltenham, you gave me a card about 2 months ago. I'd like to know more. So I've just taken a selfie of me in the conference and said, yep, I'll phone you at 5. And she's excited for me to talk to her. Leave a paper trail wherever you go. But what I'll do is I will speak to her. And she's now on my Who Do You Know list. So anyone else that I speak to, I put them on my Who Do You Know list. So who do you know in your local community? Who's got some hobbies at the moment? What sort of hobbies? Writing?
Except the writings, I do charitable events and like community, the Romanian community.
Okay, so in your Romanian community, you do charity events, which means that you start to meet lots of new people.
We have a lot, so I go often to these events.
Perfect. So you're always bringing new people into your world.
Cards.
Yeah. Do you know what I do? I have, as Chris said, lost a lot of weight, so I've got a hell of a lot of clothes. I sell them all on Vinted, and what I do is I've written a little cover letter and I've got a little card and I put a sample in. Each package that I sell, off goes my information. Just goes in there. It might come to something, it might not, but I'm putting myself everywhere. If you sell anything on Marketplace, I bet you've all got a load of rubbish in your houses that you could flog. Honestly, Because people are buying off Marketplace for a reason. You know, sometimes people love to do that kind of thing anyway, but a lot of people are doing that to try and save some money. So again, they're at the prime opportunity to talk to. So put information or send them information when you're talking to them. What sort of other hobbies have people got? We've got sports here, we've got hair, nails. What do you do? Crocheting. Fantastic. So you're all going to be sat there in your group, and I bet you're there going, so, what do you do? Do you like it? No. What would you love to do if you could have anything in the world? I can imagine her doing that. So that's all you need to do. Just start conversations with people. Social media is absolutely fantastic. I reckon my business, 95% of it has built on social media, but a lot of it has come from gathering people from my Who Do You Know list and putting them on my social media. So this lady that I have a phone call with tonight on my way home, I'm going to ask if she's on the socials and add her, because I want her then to see me on social media. So I liken it to a movie. So you guys are the starring roles of your movie. You can show people exactly what you want them to see. So by getting them on your social media, it's like subliminal messages, isn't it? So as long as you're not always taking toilet selfies and bitching about your partner, you've got to keep it professional, you've got to keep it fun. Invite them on, let them into your world. So that's how I get people building rapport with me, because they feel like they know me and they can slot into my lifestyle. So you can then also take your social media, you can go onto Facebook, go into the settings and print off your friends list. So that's a really simple thing to do. It's all there, so you can just tick through it. 5 minutes. I'm doing well. So another thing that you need to do is become a product to your product. You wouldn't see the CEO of Pepsi walking down a main high street swigging a can of Coca-Cola, would you? You guys need to get into your products. So make sure you buy from your Forever shop. I always remember the bin bag exercise. I was taught that when I first joined. So I had Colgate, I had Minchin deodorant, I had lotions and potions from all different shops. I went round with a bin bag and I just put them all in the bin bag and shoved them in a cupboard. I couldn't bring myself to chuck it away because I was skint. But I put it all away because I used what was in my box. And I never went back and used those products. In fact, they went all mouldy. But it meant then that I could embrace how I felt about them. I could literally confidently talk to people about the benefits. I'm not a scientist. I don't know how aloe's processed. I just know it felt nice on my skin. That's really what people want to know. So you become a Forever product to your product. Buy from your Forever shop, tell everyone about your Forever shop, put it on your social media, attach it to your emails, talk to people how they can go shopping without having to go out and about, because lots of people really, really like the fact that it's so simple to shop with me. But also, my friends and family, they don't get socks anymore. They don't get anything other than Forever stuff. And sometimes that's to the detriment, because my mum sits there and waits for her Christmas haul that she always gets, and she drags it out each and every year so that she just waits for the next Christmas haul. But make sure you're sharing the products with every single person, because then you can confidently go out and talk to them about it. So there's lots of different activities that you can do. Make sure that you're always doing 3 types of activity to meet new people, to get them on your Who Do You Know list, because you don't know whether they're going to become a customer, they're going to become a potential team member, they might refer someone to you, they might buy from you in the future. You never know, they might join you in the future. I've had people watching me to see if it works for 12 years. And then she joined. She was like, okay, I can see it works now. I was like, geez, put my time in there, didn't I? So make sure you are getting in front of people doing launches. Launches are perfect. Your box is the perfect opportunity for that. You literally sit on the floor, get stuff out and say, try that, what do you want to buy? Obviously, it's a little bit more detailed. Whoever does launches training, they will tell you how to do it properly. But online launches are a thing now. Do you know what I do? I make it like a weird virtual experience. So all of my guests who are coming onto my online launch, I will pre-send them a little info pack with some samples in. A little bit of info. They're not allowed to open it until the launch. So when I'm holding my Propolis cream up on my little Zoom camera, I say, right, open your sachet, put it on your skin. It's like a really immersive experience. It's so cool. And they all love it and they all buy that way because they're feeling the benefits of the products. It's a bit hard to do that with aloe, but you know, you could potentially send them an aloe in the post, but cost effective, samples are fantastic. Talk to people everywhere. Experience packs are great. So you've got your duplicates in your box that you can get out to people to try for a few days. You've got pop-up bars. All you need is a table this size. Have some of the shot cups. I've bought some from the yellow ones over there. We did, Victoria and I did I don't want to say an old people's launch. It was in a retirement village. It was brilliant. They all wheeled up on their Zimmer frames and they all came and tried the aloe. It was absolutely fantastic. So start to do things like that. Charity events, again, whatever's going on in your local area. Pamper events are really good too. Weight management promotion. I've made a killing selling weight management, so I don't say you all have to lose 6 stone, but get out there, use the aloe, share the benefits, show pictures of you taking the shakes for your breakfast, your kids using the tooth gel, things like that. Skincare events, foot spas. I hate feet, but if you like feet, I would never touch a foot. But you can also do that. Blogging really works well. Don't be scared of blogging. It's just you sharing your journey. So you can just do it on your social media and have a topic that you talk and come back and talk about each and every day. So that's what I do about my weight management. Every day I just give a top tip or I share my journey. Repeat customers are fantastic as well. If somebody loves the products, they're probably going to love the business, or they're going to love telling someone else about them. Challenge your customers. Just say, if you find me 3 customers who buy from me, I'll give you your next bottle of aloe free, or free delivery, or a little incentive. So incentivize them. Coffee mornings are really lovely as well. They're really nice and informal. People can do little aloe shots, try the products as well, especially if they're linked to maybe Macmillan or something like that. When it's charity, people are a little bit more generous. WhatsApp shows, they're really handy. I had a big African team and they just had rubbish Wi-Fi, no connection whatsoever. So I used to share the business on WhatsApp, just on slides, leave a voice note. You can do things like that. You can make it work for you. And you can do the same with collagen as well. Blog about your collagen, show people's results. They are absolutely fantastic. So make sure you are choosing at least 2 or 3 different types of activity each and every time.